Everyone, welcome back to Clientology Daily Insights. My name is Jeff Bourgeois. I am your host, and I'm the founder of Clientology, the art and science of client getting. Before we jump into today's topic, which is the tools of Clientology, the technology that we use to run Clientology, Clientology is built upon the Clientology growth system, and it's a 5-step system where we help you get ready. So our system is ready, aim, fire. Ready is just being clear on who you serve, what you do for them. Once we know that, aim is authority book, influential interview, meaningful mastermind. So A for authority book, I for influential interview, M for meaningful mastermind. And then fire is the stage where we scale. So we start to build systems, we start to build processes, and we implement certain tools for growth. We're launching another edition of our 8-week intensive starting in July. And you can either scan the QR code in the video or you can click on the link in the show notes below. The investment after July 1st is $5,000. So today I want to talk about Clientology Tools or Clientology Technology. And basically what we're looking for are tools that make our life easier. And I can't stress this enough. We're looking for the tools that help us build authentic relationships. So we have an objective for every tool that we've picked. And I'm just going to walk you through the tools that we favor. So my number one favorite tool is the brain. And full disclosure, I could probably have affiliate links for all of these. I don't at this point because I'd rather give you my honest feedback. So these are the tools I use each and every day, day in, day out. So we use the brain, and it is an amazing tool. You can use it as a CRM. You can use it as a internal systems and processes. You can use it for note taking. Um, I am sure I'm just scratching the tip of the iceberg with the brain. Every time I go back and learn something new, I find a way to implement it in the brain. So the brain is a great tool, and it's also a good thing. You can create your own internal intranet or wiki. You can share it with teams. So the brain is by far my favorite because it does a lot. And for me personally, it takes the strain off of, having multiple systems. It is my single source of truth for my business. So it's got my to-dos, my templates, everything I have or need, I find through the brain. And what I like about it, the artificial intelligence mines the mess of the brain and finds connections and links that I probably wouldn't have found otherwise. And by the way, I also use it to track the most important relationships in my business network. So when we talk about the key strategic partner plan, I have mine in the brain. We'll do another video on that another day, I'm sure. Number two, and these are not necessarily in order of preference, but they are in order of frequency of use. Number two, I use Zoom for all of my video calls. So I record my podcasts on Zoom. I have my authority book interviews on Zoom. Everything I do on Zoom. And what I like about Zoom is it's simple, it's easy. I've yet to have somebody who has real trouble getting in. Every now and then there's a bit of trouble, but Zoom is really easy. It's really user friendly. So I do love the simplicity of it. Number three is Simplero. And Simplero is the platform that I use to run my website, my courses. I use it for all of my content because it is a really powerful, really simple tool to use. So think about all of the pieces of a website, the digital marketing, email management, everything I use goes through Simplero. Now, Stripe is just a payment processing portal. So I use it. It integrates very well with Simplero, and that's how I get paid. It transfers money very easily. People pay by credit card and it transfers it straight to my bank account. Number five is Canva. That's a digital design, graphic design sort of tool. And I recognize for the ultra diehards or the professionals, it is a very amateur tool. but I use it for very simple things like the cover shots for my podcast and for the covers for authority books. It's simple, but it gets the job done. Number six, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. I still like the physical copy of Microsoft Word installed on my computer. In the next year, just full disclosure, we're going to make a smooth transition. We're either going to go 100% Office Online or 100% Google. We haven't decided yet. We're in the deciding stage. But when I'm writing a book myself, I love using Microsoft Word. So that's my go-to. And when I'm designing presentations, I am working on using more online tools like Canva or Prezi or Google Slides. But for now, PowerPoint is my go-to. In fact, when I record the daily insights, I'm using PowerPoint. Now, number seven is a tool called Shotcut, and it is an open source tool. So it's either free or donation based, depending on your mood and how you feel. They have a free non commercial version, they have a low cost donation commercial version. I use Shotcut as my video editor. So if I need to add slides or transitions or notes or take out some audio, Shotcut is my go to. I haven't put it on the list because I don't use it as much. But if I'm editing audio only, I love a tool called Audacity, also open source. So Shotcut and Audacity are my editing tools of choice. Number eight is LinkedIn, and this might surprise people. I'm told all the time by the experts I'm, quote, using LinkedIn wrong. I don't know that there's a right and a wrong way. My way works for me, and I use LinkedIn to manage relationships. So I'm connecting with people, I'm reconnecting with people. I use LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn frequently, daily, in fact. And LinkedIn is where I promote my podcast. It's where I follow up with my authors. It's my connection place. And again, a lot of the experts say, "Oh, you should be doing a outreach of 100 people a week, always connecting with strangers." I use LinkedIn to stay in touch with my network and my key strategic partners. So don't let other people tell you you're doing it wrong. If it serves your purpose, that's the right way. Number nine is YouTube. And the reason I like YouTube, we host all of our podcast episodes on our YouTube channel. We host the Clientology Daily Insights on YouTube. And what I love about